Hello. Welcome back again to my live stream. So yeah, it's Monday. It is Monday. So I know some people out there hate Monday because they have to go back to work. And I'm one of those Monday hater. That's for sure. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. Happy Monday. How are you doing, Mike? And let me just get to here, guys. How was your weekend, Mike? Did you have a great weekend? Yes, yeah, it's still bad weather here in the village. It's been a week already that we have a very bad weather. Been raining. Hmm. Let me get back there. I never stop working, so it's all the same to me already. So you don't have a day off like Sunday or weekend, or you always have home service, even it's weekend. Are about to get rain for a weekend. Oh wow, I hate rain. Well, it's fine for me to have a rain if sometimes, but every day it's not fun to have rain every day. So we're having this bad weather. It's been a week now. Is it winter time at your location, Mike? Mm, I see three people in the house. Whoever's watching with us, then mega love shout out. Who's in there? Not every day I need to give this. Yeah, me too. And it's not easy to drive motorcycle if it's raining. Look who's here! Mega love shout out, Bebe Loves. Kumusta? Nakabalik ka na ng Hong Kong? Di ba lang tayo nakapagkita? Don't like being stuck in the house. Same here, Mike. It's not good to stuck in the house. And one thing, the reason why I hate the rain very often is my dog. They can't go out and play outside. They are, they are bored inside of the house and they pee inside and I don't like it. Nakabalik na Bebe Loves this ulit kasi puro ulan. Yeah, that's true. It's been raining since December. Before Christmas, it's been raining here. Until now, it's still raining. Well, we have at least, I think, 4 days sunny day and then it rain again. And you know what? When I was still in Hong Kong, I feel I mean the weather there is just fine for me, but I don't understand why I feel very cold here in the village, which is we don't have winter here, and it seems I feel like the weather here is cooler than being in Hong Kong. Bilang lang sa daliri ang sunny days. Yeah, that is true. I think the weather will change about end of February. Kailan ka pa bumalik ng Hong Kong, Bebe Loves? Open discussion tayo, ha? If you guys want to bring up a topic, feel free. And let me move my chair. You missing anything about Hong Kong? Oh yeah, I miss a lot about Hong Kong, like the city, restaurant, because here in the village we then have lots of things like that. We don't have McDonald's, we don't have Jollibees, we don't have nice restaurant to eat, at least to go out during weekends. Nothing at all. We do have some, big supermarket downtown, but not that like, in Manila or in Hong Kong. I miss a lot Hong Kong. Good morning, Bebe Loves Deborah. Happy Monday to you too. How are you? Good to see you back here. Work, work, work na, huh? Who hate Monday? Thank you very much for the thumbs up, Bebe Loves Deborah. Thank you, Bebe. Yeah, it's not being in the village, a part of, a part of the rain. I like the rain sometimes. It would be great if we have the rain in the evening and then sunny day at the daytime. Sunny, I mean, at the daytime. So, thing is, we don't have the sun, which is not fun. Hey, Margie, mega love shout out. Kumusta, Bebe Loves? Balik trabaho na ulit, ha? Tapos na day off. It's Monday. I hate Monday when I'm still under working contract. Ate I's birthday, Sisi, wife of Kuya George. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday. I was on their live streaming last night. Yeah, it's Sunday to you, Mike. Yeah, sorry about that. It's Monday to us in the Asia. Well, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Mike. What do you normally do during Sunday? Do you go to the church? You go at least for a little adventure. Stress ulit now sa, sa alaga. Yan ang mahirap, no? Pag meron kang I mean, day off and then you have a good time and then you have to go back to work by Monday. And I hate that feeling that, after having a good time Sunday and then the next day is Sunday, you need to get back to work. Now I work on my property, maybe go to town. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day, Mike. Yeah, yesterday we went to a very quick road trip with a little adventure, but as usual, it's a very bad weather. So it's very quick one. Good morning, Mega Love. Shout out to our Facebook friend out there. That is my high school batchmate. It's Farah. Good morning, mates. Happy to see you here in my live streaming. Actually, we are doing a YouTube live stream and then we have to connect to you. we have to connect to Facebook. So we are doing live stream at the same time from from YouTube to Facebook. This we are doing multitask actually, a live stream in YouTube. It's 9:15 p.m. here. Oh, so it's at evening, right? Maganda pa alaga the same. Well, sorry about that. Well, that's the nature of job. No matter how we hate it, we have to accept the fact, no matter how hard it is. But that's the reason why we have to work hard and save so until we get enough save to retire and be the boss of ourselves. Thank you very much. It's not easy doing, a work multitask, but we do what we can. That's what they said. So yeah, if you guys interested to join me in the panel, I will drop the links so you guys can join me in the panel. Pag may million na ako, uuwi na. Hey, I'm telling you what, Bebe Margie, 1 million is not really enough. That is what I have experienced here. But if you have at least, investment, like you put an investment that you earn something at least a month or every 6 months, you get some profit. Not bad to have a 1 million peso and retire. Host, dami ko ipon kaya nagporg. Hindi naman. Hindi naman, sapat lang. Well, I've been working overseas 17 years. That's quite very long for me. I mean, I left my boys in 17 years then. My younger son was 8 months old when I left him, and I get back home when he is already about 18 years old. Maxi! Hang on, guys. I will be back. I have the guy who delivered the egg. Be back. I just called you to let you know that June and Jane went to deliver the eggs for me because it's raining. So they said they suggest me that no need to go. They will gonna go by themselves. So I'm happy that I don't have to drive under the rain. Okay. Yeah, I have to let them drive because their motorbike has no license, so I have to let them drive. Okay, pwede na kape. Alright, then you just I don't really do it for you. Sorry about that. Good one. Sorry, I have to do it. What happened? They don't like it? Okay. All right, Daddy. Good luck to that. Okay. Sorry, you have to do the house job. Okay. I just finished the bath mats and coffee here. Yeah, happy anniversary. Cheers. All right. Enjoy your day, okay? Take it easy. 32 years ago today, I started a stupid job. What do you guys scream about? All right, call me when you have them in bed, okay? Mom's on the way home. I ain't talking about this. then. Good luck to them. Enjoy your day, Daddy. Cheers for your anniversary. Bye. How is it now? Is it okay now? Parang masa malayo. Yes, malayong malayo. So what did I miss here? Jen, hintay bitag mamigat. Okay, that's good. We're back then. No, nyo kahit ti mga tinalain nyo dati si da. Umayo lang dati si da. Tinan nyo kahit mga single. Kala mo lang yun. Anong PA? Shout out to Mercy Dita, C. Wise. Ano nga pa? Ano nga PA? Niluklok ko naman dito yun. What did I miss? So it works now. I can see the comment from plan on doing on travel in the future, JB. Oh, yeah, on the February 16, I'm going to Sagada. Ha? Won, hanyo kahit mga nitoy? Kalong datang araw din. Kaya pala for good. Hindi naman. I don't expect anything from anyone. Jai. Wala, nagkape ka na. Shout out daw kay CY, kay Mercy from Facebook. They are watching in Facebook page. I received a message. So, asan na yung salamin ko? Masakit yung mata ko sa ano. Nasaan na? Mahirap umasa, baka ikay masaktan, Margie. Yes, I have page in Facebook. If you guys want to check it out, I'm going to drop it. Hang on. Here's my Facebook page. How do I do that? To drop my page link. Hang on. Oof. Let me... Wait, guys, I need to set up this one. I don't know how to do it here in my phone. I mean, in my computer, I have to do it here in my phone. My page. Give me some time. I forget how to do that now. I forgot how to do copy paste the... No, it's not the same YT logo. Yes, I'm also live here in my YouTube, I mean in Facebook, but you have to do that. You have to use StreamYard. Wait a minute. Let me just... Or let me just copy paste a link and then a link of the video, I think. That would work. I don't know how things work there. Sa akin, same kako. Ay, sa'yo, same din. You want to drop your link then? Let me try to put you into blue. So you can drop your link. Here. Anya ay Jay sa kulin niya? Jay. Ay kwa. Kita man no dete kwa tayo no di Jay. Ay tarwa? I forgot how to do this. Share. Okay. Let me try to do like this. May deliver yun, di itlog nga. Okay, mat, anak ko na, dakin niya yo. Ay? Hi, James! Good to see you! That's my Facebook page. So if you guys wanna check it out. Good to see you, James. Guide. Mga laka biskuit dyan eh. Kaanya mati kwayo ti trabaho, okay lang mo dyan.
Okay lang man.
Ito ni bang here. Okay, let me click that. I will check your page, Margie. And, okay, like. Wow, ang dami mo na palang followers, 3.7. Kagagawa ko lang ng page ko. Iano mo lang siya, i-connect mo lang yung StreamYard mo. Pag nag-start ka ng nag-start ka ng live stream mo, i-connect mo sa Facebook. Hindi yan. Nalipatak. Okay na, na-follow na kita, Margie. So we have 3 people here. Sit ko naman no pa ka na.
Sit.
Four people shout out. Anya kun ay may ni mama ija tatay? Agong ungat manan. Apay? Na? Apay di kay iba ga. Anak kad kuna namanan. Agong ungta na kaya?
Ano tatatawang kiniman?
Ngam.
Pares ka na doon. Talaga po lang kamanukan tatay.
Apay ungta na ka, Jane? Ungta na kayo? Nag-i-stack siya. There's always a glitch to this StreamYard and Facebook. What's for the breakfast? I didn't have my breakfast yet, Mike, but my worker having say hello. They're having coffee and they're having their coffee and their biscuits. I tell them to eat rice and the turkey because they killed one turkey yesterday and there is a leftover, but they said they don't want to eat rice this morning. They prefer to bring the turkey at home for their lunch. So yeah, I'm still lazy to have my breakfast. Oh, bago pa lang yung page ko. Nagawa ko na noon pa pero I'm not updating anything in my page. But since last week, I think I posted something. I was not in, as you notice, guys, I'm away to everything. I'm away to my Facebook. I'm away to my YouTube channel for almost 3 months. I've been sick, so I didn't do anything. But now I'm back, trying to update all my pages. What is this? Hang on, let me just read a message from Facebook. Nakatakas man ni Molin.
Nakakawarong ka Gingery daw ni Manang.
Apay nga, Rod.
Hindi mabas kami. Oo. Ayan. Yung musal.
Okay, where am I? Well, JB need to go do a few things before sleep. Good to see you streaming again. Thank you very much, Mike. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here as well. Yeah, I'm trying to get back myself to live streaming, but like I said, it takes time for me to bring up a topic to talk about. Open discussion. Let's start to that open discussion. Since we don't have a concrete topic yet, so we can bring everyone are free to bring up a topic to talk about or to discuss. Iyawid yun to man no, gawid kayo. So 5 people in the house plus 2 in Facebook shout out. Feel free to drop a message or something to talk about because I don't have any. Just passing time. It's a pastime. Let's do a live stream for pastime. Just start chismis, more will come. Yeah, that is true. I'm pretty sure when people come into the chat room, then I'm pretty sure some of them will gonna bring they will gonna bring a gossip to talk about, especially in YouTube. You know that, Mike. It's always there's something to gossip about. But I don't mind the gossip in my live stream as long they are not fighting in the chat room. The thing if they started to fight, then that is something I cannot handle, especially if they are all my friends and they start to have different belief or ideas to the topic. That's the reason why I stopped bringing up a topic because of having you know disagreement to the topic or to everyone have their own opinions to the topic and turns out the chatters didn't like each other in the chat, so it turns out like a big fire. The small fire turns out a very big fire. We'll see what kind of chismis we could have. So sorry I missed Brett here before. Brett, if you are still there listening, mega love shout out. So what else? So we have only five people in the house. We'll see because it's already 11 o'clock in the morning here. If we have more people come in, then I will keep going. But if not, then I will end the live stream. Because I understand that it's Sunday evening there. Pakidagas mo to mampay dati nakita mo na nang malukong nagkargaan ni Marvin Itay. Daktil nga dati kas jay. Ay sus baka mabitak na ijay. Ibagam to nga pakidagas mo to mga no umay kay gibabatitlog Sige. Thank you sa pag-deliver ng itlog. It's cold. Once again, thank you, June. Hang on, guys. Iyawit, you man! Enakan dia apa man? Maxine, go down. No. Day 5. So what should we do? Let's play music, but maybe I will get CPR again. Hang on. Maxie, stop running. We don't have that, and let's get back to. Wait. John! Look, ikaw lang ka ng dirty gate. Dito na, likod. Dahil sunod doon. Look, doon lang. Dito na. Maxie! Hanggang. Nagalas deta nga aso nga naglaing namin magkatakas. Kuyo duman, kay pang di jay ang ilong deta ko ah. Kamulong ka tang bigbigla, baka basita na lukat na sa ating ilong deta tunod na. Ada ka na? Ay, nabalik kita po sa gate. Iba naman tadi ko sunda. Abi kan mata nakatakas. Maxi! Down! Okay, I'm back. Shout out to Melissa. Thank you very much for the heart in Facebook. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? 5 people. 5 people in the house. Okay, hang on. I have to answer this. Hi, David. What's up? I'm fine. I'm doing my live stream. No, you're not. But it's okay. What's up? So you are back in Hong Kong, is it? So you're doing your adventure?
I've been back in Hong Kong for 2 weeks already.
I'm jealous. I miss Hong Kong Trail. Well, I'll talk to you later because I am working on my live stream. Right. Thank you. Enjoy your adventure. Bye. Okay, where am I now? Brett, you still here? Listen. Listen. Mm, mm. No, it's not this. Let me get back here. Here. Non-stop. Oh, non-CPR for live stream. Maybe this. Let's try this one. Since we don't have people here yet, so I'll put on the music. How about that? Can you guys hear something now? Bakit ganun? Hindi siya naririnig. Wait. Thank you, Brad, for staying. Thank you, Brad. Brad, I'm doing fine. How about you? Do you want to come up? If you want to come up, then I will send the link. Okay, let me send the link. What time is it there, Brad? Can you hear the background music, Brad, or no?
Hello.
Hi, Brad.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
That's good. I'm doing okay. I'm just watching the Cincinnati Kansas City football game.
Oh, you've changed your picture profile of yours with your mom.
Well, so once in a while I do just to, like mix it up, but it's fried chicken.
As I remember, you have that profile picture of yours very long time.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
I've changed my profile picture before. Like when
it's the
we
first
were
time
talking about
I've
chicken
seen
on a
that you
stream, so I
changed it.
changed it to like a couple days ago. I changed it to chicken. We're talking about chicken on the stream.
Oh, I see. That's why you
It was
have
like
this
Friday, I
picture.
think it was. We were talking about chicken. We started talking about like Jollibee and Popeyes, and I mentioned this place because it's the only local. So it's like in Washington only. There's 3 locations: Zell's, and then the one of Zell's is right by my, well, not right by, but it's like it's about 4 blocks away from where I live. Maybe a quarter of a mile. There's a chicken place. I could walk there if I had to. The 5-6 minute walk. I don't know, but yeah, it's a local place, and then it's only in Washington, and it's got better fried chicken than Popeyes or KFC or Jollibee. Because I've tried Jollibee, it was okay. Jollibee chicken. You don't really eat chicken though, so
Oh, not eat much chicken because I have a break out for the chicken.
I thought you were a vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
Do your kids eat meat?
What?
Do your kids eat meat?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so what happens? So you have to make something for yourself normally, and then something for them.
Well, normally they don't eat because I have only my younger son home now, and my eldest son is in the ship now. He is at work.
Okay.
So it's only my eldest son is around, and he's eating at school. Well,
Oh,
sometimes I always have fast food in the drawer for him to make. Like
okay.
we have eggs always around, and we have hot dog, sausages. I mean the
Hmm.
chorizo. He can cook that by himself.
Okay. You can get chorizo there, huh? Okay.
Yeah, we have chorizo here that we call langgonisa, but that is chorizo to you guys.
Oh, is it really? I thought longanisa was something different because longanisa is like little short sausage links. You can get them at some Asian. You can get them at Asian stores around
No,
here.
it's
Like
the chorizo is like
about that long, or probably
yeah.
like
You
about
wanna
3 inches
see
long.
this one?
They're the little. They're like shorter than they're maybe like 2 inches shorter than a hot dog or something. And they're a little like a regular hot dog. They're a little bit fatter than a regular hot dog.
I
Yeah,
can
they come in packs. Yeah. Well,
It's
I don't. I've only seen them in the freezer section, but it's in like if you go to like an Asian store or like the International Market by Me, they're in the Filipino freezer section, or they're fresh too. There's actually one by my work. I went in there. They have them fresh, or they're just in the refrigerator section. They're in like a tray, and then there's I don't know how many you get. You get like a dozen of them or something, and then they're shrink wrapped.
Yeah, I think that longanisa here in the Philippines is like you guys call it chorizo, but
Well, chorizo's a
it's
Mexican
just
sausage.
short like this. It's small, like it's not
Yeah,
long.
they're like 3 inches long, maybe
Yeah, but
maybe
the
8 or
normal
9,
chorizo to you
8 or
guys
9
is
centimeters.
long.
Yeah, but the chorizo is pork. It's just pork, but then it has this like Mexican spices on it, so it's like slightly spicy. You know, it has a little bit of a spice to it. You can feel a little bit of a heat, but then it's Mexican, so it's you can use it. But its chorizo is really good. You can I've made it with or mixed it with scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's good in like you can put in all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you can use it for like empanadas. If you make empanadas, you can use chorizo. Believe it or not, most empanadas have beef, but you can put other types of meat. And all it is a meat pie. If anybody wants to know, like Americans and mostly Americans and like Australians and UK and other countries, Canadians call it meat pie, but it's an empanada is a type of meat pie. But an empanada normally has like it has beef in it and like certain ingredients in it. It has like tomatoes and onion, has like tomato sauce and onions. And they usually use like some type of flaky pastry.
Mm.
Those are good. I think in the Philippines they have empanadas too, because you guys have a lot of this similar type food to Mexico, because like a lot of your cuisine is a slightly modified Mexican food.
Yeah, we have similar food.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like Mexican, like some of your food is like Mexican and like Chinese or Japanese like hybrid together. Is what I found out, because I've made some Filipino food.
You like adobo, Filipino food?
Yeah, I like adobo. I make good adobo too. I'm not just saying that. I do. I've made pork adobo 3 times, adobo gang baka, which is beef adobo, and I've made chicken adobo once. Chicken adobo was kind of good, but I like the pork better. There's something about the pork is better to me with the ingredients you use. And if anybody knows about adobo is onion. Well, the regular recipe is onion, soy sauce, vinegar, bay leaf, garlic, and peppercorn.
Yeah, but you have to put that's right.
And then there's different methods of making it, because like just by like talking to people online, like Filipinos online, and then like modifying it myself. I modify the recipe a little. But what it is what I found out the best way to do it is if you're when you normally you take the meat, and then I take the like half a cup of soy sauce. I think that's what it is, and then the garlic, which I usually put like 1 to 2 more cloves of garlic, and then in the recipe says usually says like 3 cloves, I think, in the recipe I use, and then I use 4 or 5. And what I use is crushed garlic, so it's like more smooth. So you don't really. And then what I do is I take the soy sauce and the garlic, and then take the chopped up meat, and then put it in a bowl and let it marinate for around 24 hours. And then you take it out, and then you like brown the meat, and then you add the soy sauce and the garlic to it, and the chopped onion, and then you cook it, and then you add after that's all done, you add the water, the bay leaf, the peppercorn, and then I usually, and then you let that cook down for a while for like an hour or whatever it is, and then you take the vinegar and put it in there. And then what I also do too is I add I add sriracha hot sauce, which is probably about a tablespoon and a half, because you're using about 2 pounds of meat. So you're using around 2 pounds of meat. And then so I add like a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of, I just kind of squirt it in there, sriracha. And then I add maybe a couple teaspoons of brown sugar. And then I take a sliced up orange, which I just slice it like this, you have your orange here and you slice like this, and then I cut each slice in half after I slice it this way, and then I just throw that in there and let it cook until like 3/4 of the sauce is gone, because I like my adobo to where it just coats the meat. I don't like the soupy adobo, so then that's how I do it, and it turns out amazing. I like using pork shoulder or pork butt. This is what I use, which is generally what pork butt and pork shoulder, generally what Americans use for smoked, like what they call smoked pulled pork, which they use for like pulled pork sandwiches. You're gonna just eat it as you can just take the pulled pork and just eat it, but most people make sandwiches out of it. But I've tried it with pork belly, and it's good too, but I just don't like, I don't know, for some reason, just I like the pork shoulder better. And because the pork belly, if anybody knows, pork belly has like a layer of fat on top, probably about
there's a layer in it.
5 or 6 millimeters of like a fat. Because what it is pork belly is where you get bacon from. If anybody knows, bacon and pork belly is what it is. Comes from the belly of the pork, the pig. Comes from the belly of the pig.
When I killed my pig last month, I noticed that this thick, and then there's a layer of lean meat, and a layer lean meat and the fat. It's a 3-layer, I think. Yeah,
because that's what liumpo the Filipinos eat. It's either marinated or grilled, or it's just seasoned and grilled, and it has like a layer of fat on top.
Yeah.
And then you can get that Filipino restaurants around here.
Some favorite.
Liumpo is pretty good too, but I just don't like the whole. I mean, I like pork. Well, out of all the meats, I think pork fat tastes the best, because I know people, and my mom's mom used to do it, and like some older relatives do it. When they cook bacon in the morning, they would reserve the fat and then put it in a jar or like a can and put a lid on it. And then when they needed to use like grease for cooking, like whatever they're going to do, they would add like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of their leftover bacon grease, and then it would cook, and then so it would give a slight flavor to their dish. Like if you're going to saute onions, you get like a slight bacon flavor to the dish. That's what people still do that in the South. I don't know, people do it all around. Probably I've never really retained my bacon grease, but yeah, you have to. If you want to do that every time you cook bacon, you usually get maybe about at least a couple tablespoons of grease, and then you put it in a container, and then of course it solidifies when it cools down. It gets to kind of like a milky like color.
Yeah.
And then you can reuse it. But yeah, it's you can flavor with like whatever dish you're making, like vegetables. If you don't, but then it doesn't make it vegan anymore though. For you, it wouldn't make it vegan anymore because you're getting bacon.
Well, it's hard to be vegan around here in the village, But we have very, very common vegetable only here in the village, especially. So we have eggplant, beans, string beans, carrot, cabbage. We don't have those, normal salad that you make it there. I mean, because here
You mean like lettuce-based salad?
Lettuce, there are some iceberg that coming here in my village.
Yeah, iceberg's like the light green, and it comes in like round usually.
Yes, they are
half the size of a
plant
basketball.
only here in the Philippines, in the cold area in Baguio, because those kind of vegetable, they don't grow in very hot weather.
Yeah, they don't grow very good. Iceberg lettuce grows in better in California, and then in Mexico.
So when they get here, it's either dry or it's not good.
You can grow lettuce here too. You can actually grow. There's some farms around here that grow their own lettuce. there's a market my mom goes to sometimes because she has to go to Kent, I think, for her barber, or like the person who cuts her hair. She goes to Kent. Well, on the way down there, she can go to Carpenito, is what it's called, and it's Carpenito Brothers. That's what it's called. It's two brothers that started this market, and it's open. They close it down in about December, I think it is, because there's not really much after like. Well, actually, it's like right after Christmas they close it down, because in the fall and stuff they sell like mostly apples, because our local apples start coming around like maybe around like the third week of September. But then during like Christmas they sell Christmas trees, and then year round they sell bark. But you have to call and make an appointment to go get your bark, and then they have someone. But in the summer they sell like all kinds of vegetables, and then that place used to grow them behind the actual. It's like a warehouse building kind of, and then it has what a farmer's market looks like kind of, and then now they have like their where they grow a lot of their stuff, or I think all of it anyways, is on another location somewhere. They have like a big farm, and then they grow like all kinds of different vegetables. They sell broccoli, green beans, onions, squash. During like the fall they sell pumpkins and apples, and because if anybody knows, the state I live in grows more apples than pretty much most countries. Like we grow
Oh yeah,
more.
this is right as well what Graham said.
Mhm.
The soil is more rich in Benguet region. He
Mhm.
is right. That's why they can grow some sort of salad on those
Yeah.
areas.
My country or my state is one reason why the apples grow better, because the minerals and the vitamins in the soil and our climate. That's why we're the number one grower of apples. Like you can actually, I know somebody who lives in the apple capital of the world, which is Wenatchee, which is an Indian Native American name, Wenatchee, Washington, which is about 2.5 hour drive from where my dad's best friend and my dad's best friend's wife live there.
I see.
And then there's a
Shout
sign.
out, people. Let me just say hello to Kuya Graham is in the house. Yeah,
Hi,
Graham knows some ideas about about Philippines,
Mhm.
because he lives here in the Philippines. He lives in La Union, I think. So how's the weather in La Union, Graham? Kuya Graham. How do I pronounce your name? Graham?
Mhm.
Graham. How do you pronounce that, Brett? Is it Graham?
Graham.
Graham?
Yeah, Graham.
Okay. Yeah, because I always have difficulties
It's
in pronunciation with people's name.
it's more of a popular name, and like I guess well, generally most people that are like the majority of people that are named Graham are from like the UK, from what I know anyways, because Graham's not really a popular name for like people that name their kids in the United States or Canada. But I guess he's Aussie, so a good amount of people from Aussie name their kids Graham, because it's not really a popular name here. You see, like there's some famous actors from the UK that are named Graham, or like talk show hosts, but it's not a big name over here. Just I don't know why.
It's raining here, Graham. It's been a week already since actually we have a very bad weather since before Christmas until New Year. Up to now, we only have 4 days sunny, and then suddenly rain again. And we don't have winter here. We know that we don't have winter here in the Philippines, but somehow
No,
I feel
well, you do
cold.
have winter, but it's like rainy.
Yes, we have this crazy rainy season.
Yeah, that's
From
your winter is rain. Like our winter is a good amount colder, and then once in a while we get snow. Like we've gotten a tiny bit of snow a few days, but it only lasted like of about a day, and then it melts off. Like last year we got I think probably 3 to 4 inches of snow, and then it was on, and we still had snow on the ground like a week after it snowed. Hi, Smiley.
Hi, Jessica, if you wanna come
Hi,
up.
puppy.
Those are my dog. This is my new puppy. This is Toby. And that's Max. Okay.
He's a cute puppy. Cute puppy. Hi, puppy.
How are you, Joseph? Smiley gamer. So yeah, this is my second. I tried to get rid of the white one, Molly, the female one, because she have a very bad behavior. She is very good dog, but somehow she learned to climb up everywhere. She even learned to sleep on top of the table. Unlike
Mhm.
Max, that he behave well. Maybe because she is a female.
Mhm.
The topic only have wet and dry season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have topic yet, Graham,
Yeah, we
but
do.
like I said, I'm trying to bring my self to live streaming, but then I still don't have a good topic to bring in the live stream. The new puppy, what's your balls around, Jamie? I'm going to get rid anyway, no matter what happened, Smiley Gamer. I need to get rid of. I need to do a castration to this puppy. That's for
Oh,
sure.
you mean they call it something else here. They call it neuter.
But what I did, I used the zip, and I mean the zip tie. The balls I
I thought it
have.
was a rubber band you used the last time.
Yes, I use it like that. While he is sleeping, I just clip that on his balls, and
Doesn't
then
feel good. No.
I just pull the zip tie
Must
like
not feel good to have to have a band around your balls for like days.
that. No, it's
Oh,
not
wow.
days. It's almost a month. So,
Almost a
uh,
month. Wow.
yeah, when he got into 3 weeks, his balls turns to purple and smells very, very, very
Yeah,
bad.
that's not the way to do it. No.
Yeah, and I cannot stand the smell. And then he almost died actually
Mhm.
because
Normally, you
he's
go to the like in America, people go to a vet and they pay like whatever it is, and then they just do an operation that takes like an hour or two, and then they put the dog under. You know, they sedate the dog, and then the dog wakes up and he doesn't even know anything's gone, and then it takes maybe a couple weeks for it to heal or whatever. You
yeah.
know, and then you got to go back and have the stitches taken out
I think
because what
I'm
it
gonna
does
try that
is it
this time
calms down the
with
dog. That's why people
Toby
do it. It
because
calms down the dog, makes him less hyper. Because like my brother's dog, if he would still have his balls, he'd be pretty hyper. Because he's kind of hyper now. Sometimes he gets excited. It's not like he's like bad hyper, but he gets excited when he sees new people. He likes to jump up.
yeah, this my dog Max before I did that, he's very hyper, very
Mhm.
very aggressive. Plus, he's always leaving a stain in my bedroom and it stink. So
A
that
stain?
and
You mean like he's
stink
pissing?
is no, it's the thing from his penis or something.
Oh, his balls.
No, it's not on his balls. It says when a female, I mean a male dog, when they started to, I don't know how to explain it.
I know females. It's just like a lady. They get no. It's not gross or anything because my dad had a dog he bred. The dog's been passed away probably for like 7 or 8 years now. But they have a period just like a
Yes,
human female does, and then you notice they'll start bleeding a little bit, and then that's when you need to breed them.
the
If you
white
want to
thing
breed your dog, that's when you need to
that's
breed your
coming out
female.
from the geneticals of the dog, and it smells bad, stink when they wake up in the morning.
Oh,
I When I wake up in the
it could be
morning, I
farted.
see a lot of stain on the floor and smells bad, stink. I mean,
Because
that's the
normally
reason
you
why I have to do that.
mhm.
Castrated him at home. Hey!
Yeah. But like my dad bred his dog. I know someone else who had a male dog that he bred to a female, but that dog's long gone too. That guy's probably no longer alive. He was like 73, 74, like probably 20 years ago. So he's probably no longer alive too. or like over 20, about 20 years ago. He was like in his, well, actually, he's probably older than that, probably in his mid 70s, back like 21, 22 years ago. My dad hunted with the guy. That's what my dad had a hunting dog that he had. They call them pointers now, but their full, people shorten the name, but their full name was an English pointer, which is an English pointing dog. Like when they see the bird, they stand and they point with their tail up in the air, and they stand there frozen, and then that's when you know there's a bird. And then generally the bird like flushes out and flies up into the air, and then you can shoot it if the bird gets flushed out or if there's a bird there. But yeah, they're really good dogs. They're the best hunting dogs you can get for upland bird, which is like chukar, quail, pheasant, partridge, ptarmigan. What other types of bird? Dove. There's a bunch of birds you can hunt. What upland bird means, like they're birds that are in like sagebrush and cattails and stuff like that, not waterfowl, because you use the dog that can swim for waterfowl. Like that's a beak, a poodle. There's like some type of water dog breed, a lab, like a black, yellow, chocolate lab. But yeah, my dad used to hunt pheasant all the time when I was younger, probably for like 10 or 15 years. He used to hunt duck when he was a kid, because one of his uncles taught him how to. He went hunting my dad went hunting with one of his uncles a long time ago, like in the 60s. With him when he was a young kid, not young, like probably 5th, 6th, 7th grade. That's when my dad learned how to shoot a shotgun when he was a kid. And my dad's had duck a few times. He said it's good. I've had duck once, but I bought it at the store. Pheasant's good, but you got to know how to cook it, because it's a little drier than chicken. The meat's a little drier than chicken. So you got to like slow cook it with like some liquid, or like put a sauce on it.
Whoop whoop! Master Viking is in the house.
So many people are live today. I'm like, oh my god.
Are they? I don't know.
Yeah, they're like one time earlier I had like 30 people live, and I'm like, I'm not going to all those people.
Come on up, Master Viking.
No, because like some people are doing streams and don't normally do streams on these days. Like the Haps are just doing a stream. She doesn't usually go live on Sundays.
Hi,
She's usually live on Wednesdays or Saturdays, or both.
Come on, guys, join us in the panel. We don't have topic, so it's an open discussion.
No, you can talk about whatever. You can make up a topic on the fly.
Did you just wake up, Christian? I tried to send you a message. There he is. Welcome to the panel. How are you?
I am okay.
How was your Sunday? Nitfi, you want to join us?
He used to go on panels, Nefty did.
Yeah,
Is
just finished 5 hours with Fortnite playing.
Wow. Oh my God. But are you there when I started it?
No, I saw you were on, but I was in the game, so I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I thought you fall asleep too.
Yeah, I get 4 victory crowns today, so.
Yeah. Well, it's still raining here.
Here it's blowing like it's a hurricane almost.
I'm at work same time zone as Philips. Oh yeah, because you are from Australia, isn't it, Nitfi?
Perth is where he lives. He lives in Perth, Australia.
Yeah.
Same-
Yeah, it's
same-
just only 2 hours ahead.
No. Perth isn't.
Oh.
Perth is the same time as like
Same.
the Philippines, because it's the Western Australia is on the same time as the Philippines. It's like Central, and I think there's 2 other time zones in Australia,
Is it? I didn't know that they have a different time in
Mhm.
Australia.
like Melbourne, Sydney, Victoria, like all the central, except Northern Australia, I believe, is on a different time zone too, like Darwin is on a different time zone. It's like a half an hour difference. Then it's
Why
like
is
in
that they
between
have?
Perth
Why is
and
that they have
Sydney.
different time?
Mhm.
Because they get the one the west, it get dark first before the other part.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just figured out today. Hey Jack, how are you doing, Jack? Good to see
Because
you
yeah, that
again.
Hey Jack, Nifty
How are you doing, Jack?
vlogs. I'll be back. I
Yeah.
just need a toilet break and a half smoke, and I'll be back.
Sure, take your time.
almost.
Did-
Well, Australia extends over to like Michigan, I think. If you because that's why I looked it up. I looked up kind of curious one day, and if you look at the U.S. map, they put Australia over the top of it, and Australia goes to like Michigan or like the edge of Michigan. I'm pretty sure is what I when they did it. So yeah, it's like 3/4 the size of the United States, Australia.
Well, this is a good information for me, huh? Because before I just thought that Australia is ahead 2 hours to the Philippines.
No, Perth isn't, and I think that's only. I don't know what other cities are on the west part of Australia. The
Well,
only one I know of is Perth, but there's probably other small towns and cities over there that are like north of Perth and stuff. Because
so
Perth's like
wherever Nitfi is,
southwest.
so he is in the same time where I am right now, right? The same time in the Philippines and in Hong Kong, Singapore, something like that. Am I right?
Hmm.
Flight from here to Philippines are crazy how, no, crazy low now. But I just started direct to Manila, so now it's like 11,000 peso one way. So are you planning to come over in the Philippines, Nitfi? When are you planning on coming? What about you, Jack? Are you still there listening?
Hmm. Well, and I think Nefty still has a girlfriend, I think, or wife or whatever. I don't know.
Yes, it's 11. Okay, so we are the same time then. So here is, yeah, it's the same time.
Yeah,
Wow.
because he's in Perth. Mhm.
Okay.
He's in the
So,
same place where Adrian Gibson lives.
Nitfi has a Filipina girlfriend, is it?
I believe he still does. I don't know.
It's raining again. I hate this rain. No, I have no intention. I cannot fly any. Oh, because of you don't like this vaccine thing in your body. I still remember that some of you guys hate it and you're not into taking it. You, Christian, Ronald, but Ronald ended up of taking it anyway. He said before, I don't want to take it, but because of wanting to come over in the Philippines to see his girl, then he ended up of taking. Okay, yes, back in the Philippines in May for 6 weeks and talking to my boss about living there and traveling back. Wow, that's good. Did you so you already been in the Philippines? That's why you wanted to. I'm pretty sure you have some idea how living here in the Philippines, and you might feel that's better to live in the Philippines. That's why you wanna live here, Nitfi? No, because I'm prone to blood clots. Oh, okay. No, that's very understanding, Jack. I'm vaccinated. I don't believe in that conspiracy theories. All right. So that's the reason why I took my vaccine too, and the booster is, because I want to travel. Before I was a marathoner before, so there are some races that I have to travel. So the only way for me to make to my registered races, so I have to get vaccine and the
Where you,
booster.
oh, you mean to go to like other islands in the Philippines? You mean?
No, when I was in Hong Kong, right? So there are
Oh,
some race that they held it to Malaysia, to Thailand, to
mhm.
Vietnam.
Oh,
So
okay. So you had to fly out to those countries to go to a
yeah,
race.
I
Yeah,
have to fly to those
not many
countries
races in Hong
to
Kong, maybe.
race.
Yeah,
Actually,
I did.
when the pandemic first hit the world, I was in I was in Malaysia to my ultramarathon race, and then suddenly they locked down. They have to block the border, and I think I'm the first person who arrived in Hong Kong that I have to take the 14 days quarantine in the hotel plus 14 days in my home.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I came home for holiday in the
It
Philippines,
was like 2 years ago, probably, or something.
yeah. And then when I came home to the Philippines for holiday, I took a 1 month holiday here in the Philippines, and I have to go back in Hong Kong. Then they declared the 21 days quarantine. So I have to
21
stay in
days.
hotel
Wow.
for 21 days.
They don't do that anymore, though. I don't think they stopped
No,
doing that last year
they
sometime.
freeze up all those restrictions, but they're still a bit,
We don't have any
very.
restrictions anymore at all. We don't. And in the
Here in
United
the
States, we
Philippines,
don't
they
have to
don't
wear
have the
masks and
restriction as
no
long you are
social distancing
vaccinated.
anymore. No social distancing because the cases are down to like, I don't know, maybe a quarter of what they were. So we don't want to do anymore. Like you can still work. There are a few people who still wear a mask at my work because they're more prone to getting the virus. But no, they don't. Them like 95% of my people I work don't wear. Some people do because they have like some other type of condition. They have like diabetes or they have a little weaker immune system than like the average.
Yeah, I have
American.
I have arthritis. I have a weaker immune system because I've taken some pills that the doctors poisoned that the
Mhm.
doctors wanted me to take. But
Yeah.
the mask is not helping anything because if you sneeze 5 meters. So if you have a
Mhm.
mask on, you sneeze 3 meters. So
Mhm.
no, the mask is a joke. It's just for the people to see how they can and what they can make you do.
Yeah, the mask thing that is very clearly that I can tell that instead of releasing the virus in your body, it's just keep on staying in yourself because you cannot breathe it out. That's I think it doesn't make any sense for me about the mask either.
The
Oh
thing is
yeah,
that the
finally
thing
I
uh,
can travel again
try,
Nitfi after the
uh,
vaccination.
try to understand this. If
Mm.
everyone stays home and never go out, and after 3 years they go out, there will be diseases that will kill you because your immune system is no longer used to the bacteria it's getting.
Mhm. But here's the thing too: some people need more bacteria in their body.
Yeah, you Nifty. You can disagree all you want, but the mask doesn't work. If you want a mask, you need to have a better mask than that mask. You can sneeze right through it. Just put up a camera and put it on very slow, and then you sneeze. You will see it yourself. It's not about the conspiracy or of anything. It's common sense.
Speaking of this, yeah, you have a bald head and you need a hat, especially if you are in the Philippines, Nitfi, and a sunscreen. PCR tests masks are all BS. The guy who invented the PCR even said does not work. Well,
Yeah.
they know it now, but they put a lot of pressure to the whole world anyway.
Yeah, you believe everything else than everything from NBC and CNN, but you don't believe from normal people, doctors, real doctors.
It's not about believing what they are
No,
saying.
I'm
It's
not.
about following the government rules, not breaking their rules. Otherwise, you
Yes,
will not be able to do such things like
Mhm.
traveling.
yeah, nifty. Yeah, uh, um, if the government want me to use a mask, then uh, use a real mask that can handle that more than that little tiny thing.
Okay, you want to say something? What Nitfi said here? I disagree the mask thing again. That
I already answered him
conspiracy
that.
theories. Okay, you answer that, and we go
The
to the.
science are paid from where, Nifty? Where do they get their salary from? which rich people can stop you from saying what you need to say.
Hmm.
Okay. 992 rated mask will black and lot more than cloth mask. It's
Yeah,
about
I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
yeah. But actually, there are many Hong Konger already started on making their own mask before because
Hmm.
they figured out that even the mask, I mean the medical
Yeah,
mask
I don't
is also causing.
I don't listen to the conspiracy theorists too, but I understand when I take the BCG vaccine when I was 12 years old. No one come to me and said, "Oh, if you take this vaccine, you can get a caramel or a chocolate."
But what about saying,
Hmm.
okay, if you don't take this vaccine, then you cannot travel. So, and you really wanted to travel, what would you do?
I want to travel, but I'm not risking my life for a tryout vaccine which might kill me in 2 years just because my ego wanted to travel. I can wait.
Well, salute to you because you have this
You could wait too
good
if
self
you took
control on this
you.
traveling.
Yeah.
But as we have the weakness on wanting to travel and do
No,
something,
that's not a weakness. That's your ego. You can't handle your own ego. That's the problem.
Hmm.
maybe. So, what do you think, guys? To those vaccine, are you vaccinated, Brad?
Yeah, well, I only have 2 vaccinations, but I'm vaccinated, and I didn't get sick from either one of them. No, I have a healthy immune system. I've never, even before I didn't have the vaccines, like I got my vaccine, my first one September of 2000, you see 2021, and then I got my other one well, it was like around 6 months after that. Because you have to wait 6 months for some reason. And then even before then, I never got COVID. Now I was around people that had COVID before I had the vaccine, never got it because
And
I hardly ever get sick, and just in general, I never get the flu. I hardly ever get colds. I don't know
Nifty, you
why.
should read about brainwashing. How many times do you need to hear something before you start to believe in it? How many times do the government need to say, "Oh, take the vaccine, take the vaccine, take the vaccine"? And you see that even the people taking the vaccine will spread the virus and spread the virus more than those who didn't take it. So
Hmm.
what the f?
But here's
Uh,
one thing though, they never once I've never once had any scientist or anything once say that the vaccine will 100% stop you from getting it. They said it helps you from not getting it, but you can still get it. And that's what people say. They always think that it'll stop you 100%. They never once said that from what I've heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nifty. Are you following the scientist that's paid by Bill Gates or paid by you and me? Because that's a
I
very
don't
good
believe a lot
difference.
of stuff on the news. I don't believe a lot of that. You got to, like the mainstream news, like our local news networks here, or like MSNBC, CNBC, CNN, Fox News. Those are all baloney because they're all biased. All those cable news networks. I don't watch any of that crap anymore.
But
They're all
but
biased.
Nifty, if you want, I have still the same respect for you. You can take 200 vaccines, but I guarantee you it will not help. And I can guarantee, no, I cannot guarantee, but I believe that you have a bigger chance of dying before me, even I have arthritis.
And I don't believe. You can't believe like the people that like the average Joes have never been in a lab. You can't believe those people. They've never studied science or anything or been in a
Yeah,
lab.
and
It's just like
and
I, you know.
oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, first they say that the virus came from a market in
They
China.
don't really know.
That was bullshit. This has been the science place in China has been paid by Bill Gates to see what can cause something to go from a bat to a human being. It's been tampered with for a long time. The first patents come in 2003 or something, I think, for the COVID-19.
More and more are dropping like. Well, it's these days after 3 jobs. I get only second job myself, and I'm done to that. Because the second job I took, I really had a very bad feelings about it. I got fever, my bone are shaking, and it took me sometimes to recover since I took.
The company that Bill and his wife has paid many millions to the science firm in China. Ask Bill Gates yourself if you don't believe me.
Okay, this is something that I did not have in my head
And yeah, and
during
nifty,
the
like
pandemic.
Jack saying that there. You don't think Gates was in Africa putting vaccines on people who was promised this and that and get nothing? You can't discuss with people like Nifty, because when someone hurt his feelings for something, he's
But
yeah,
that's just
well,
hearsay.
be right
Is
back.
that proof though? Is that proof? Then because Bill Gates is actually helping with their water supply in Africa. He made a water purifying system that he'd sent over there to give them clean drinking water.
Yeah, Brett, if you really want to, you can find the videos. It's just that.
But anybody can you can doctor a video too, right? Modify a video so it looks like someone's doing something wrong when they're not, right?
Yeah, you can. Of course. you can.
So yeah, I don't. You know what I mean? It's like people just want to
But
say
so-
that to
but,
make billionaires look bad a lot of the time. I'm
But
not
so
saying
so
he's doing
so
it or not.
yeah, but so can the media too. I have a friend who lives 1 hour drive from me. She's from Africa, and every Christmas this ads come that, oh, they are so poor people in Africa, they need money from you. So in Norway we should not eat Christmas dinner because we need to give to the African people. And she said, I'm from Africa, there is no such thing as they're trying to say now. She was so angry, she almost wanted to go to the news anchor and ask what the f they are doing.
Mm-hmm. But there, of course, there's poor people in every part of the world. There's
Yeah,
poor people in the United
it's
States.
nonsense, Nifty, that you listen to the news and 200 times you have been indoctrinated to what's right and what's wrong, so you start believe it. Like if you smoke, if you do some, or if you start drinking coffee, if you do it 20 times, it becomes a habit.
Okay, Smiley Gamer get tired of the vaccine topic. I think can we go back to talking about
I
that?
don't watch the news either, but I don't know.
Well,
How-
it's good to have a conversation as long you guys are not going to.
So if Nifty never looked at the news, how we know he need to take the vaccine? The neighbors told him, or the wife called him, or what?
Or it's not that we just took it anyway because we wanted to do something. I took it myself because I want to travel. That's the reason why. I didn't think of the outcome on my health. The only one thing I have in my head when I took it, okay, I'll take it because I want to travel. That's all. But I didn't believe that they were saying by taking that will protect you with the virus. I am not convinced to that before. It's just the restriction of traveling. That's the reason why I took it.
But anyway, Nifty, just wait and see. We will see. If I'm a conspiracy theorist, then you can say, I told you so later. Just wait some few years. You will see it too. But I'm finished talking with that now. I need the smoke.
All right. Well, anyone want to bring up a topic? Hey Jack, you wanna break? Can you drop your new video here, please? I don't know why I cannot find your channel yesterday. I think YouTube take you off to my channel again, to my sub. Something wrong. Okay,
Well,
I'll do it myself. I can.
say
I
one thing
can.
about YouTube: if you change your channel name a lot, it's going to be harder to find somebody on YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah. I cannot
It makes it
find
harder
it.
to
So
find
now I'm
somebody. They're
here.
changing their name all the
Oh,
time.
this makes me hungry, Jack.
You know, like I know a lot of people that have changed their name, like recently, even in the last few weeks, people change their name, and it's harder to find them. I have to search under their original name that they had before to find them. You know, like if someone had like well whatever their name is, if you type in their original channel name they had when they started YouTube, or that they had for a long period of time, then you can find them. But if they switch a name and you type that name in, a lot of times it doesn't show up. Because I know people that did that. Like I was trying to find John Baker for the longest time because I thought I was sub to him. This was like a year and a half ago. And he changed his name so much that I couldn't find him.
Well, the thing is, I wanna try to change my channel name before,
I Mia
but
Moria, she changed
most
her
of
name.
you guys prefer my old name because that's how most of my subscribers knows about my channel. So I did not change it. Hey Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo! Look who's here. Amor Fati is in the house,
I
guys.
think he
She
changed her
is
name too.
dropping her message from Facebook. I don't know why she prefer to drop her message from Facebook instead of coming to the YouTube.
Well, I don't know. I know some people that only stay on Facebook now. I know a lot of people that are streaming way more on Facebook than on
Yes,
YouTube
I'm
now.
live in YouTube. Amor Fati. We are in YouTube. Okay.
I know some people that stream on Facebook every day
Let
now.
me read this message from Netfiso, my good certain CEO of Pfizer, who himself is not scientist, and look for what exactly? Can you answer this? Jack, can you answer? Google. Yeah, the Google, I can maybe could give us the answer. I'm not good at that too. So what I do when I want to figure out something, then I just go to Google and ask anything I want. I'm not really worried who comes to my channel these days. I lost so many useful people, I don't care. Yeah, me too. But if I cannot see, I don't know what's wrong. I cannot see yours. Or maybe I'm away for a long period. Kaloka, wala ako sa YouTube. Kaka-open ko lang Facebook. Tapos nakita-kita, sige, punta. Okay. Thank you, Bebe Love. So, and he runs one of the biggest pharma companies in the world, and that jobs get real made. There you go. From Jack.
But he's not a scientist though. The
Is he
CEO
not?
of Pfizer. He has scientists working for him, but he's not a scientist himself.
That program. Okay, shout out. Now we have Mia Morfati in the chat. At least she is in YouTube. She was lost. She was watching us in Facebook before because she don't know that I'm back live streaming. Because she knows that I stopped live streaming. Now we have her in YouTube. Shut up, Brett. I'm in talking to you. Okay, Brett, let Jack talk first.
Ha ha ha, Jack.
Why don't you come up in the panel, Jack?
He won't come up.
Yeah, maybe he's busy. But I'm very happy he joined me the
That's why I
other
don't
day.
like that. He tells me stuff like that. That's why I don't like Jack. I respect people. Yeah, that's no respect for somebody, Jack.
So you guys have something too, like you have with Billy Jack.
Yep.
Yeah, but please don't take
Well, a
that
lot of
here.
people do.
This is a feel good channel, not a
You started it, Jack.
fighting channel.
Disrespecting
Okay.
me.
So both Jack and Brett, please stop it.
Okay, so good to see you, Mia Morfati. How's your channels doing? Are you trying to update yours too like I do? Well, I posted some videos myself. and I'm trying to get back to live streaming, but I still not convinced to myself to bring up a good topic to talk about. I'm talking to Nitfi, not to you. Okay, right. So give
Just
it
don't
a
talk
break.
to anybody, Jack. It'll be good.
So
'Cause
cool
you
down.
don't have any respect for me, obviously. Sorry.
Brett, please stop.
I respect people.
Brett,
All right. So
please
cool
stop.
down, Brad, and let just pass that part. Okay, we can just have fun. If that's possible, please. You guys are all my friend. It's you are all means a lot to me when you guys is here in my live stream.
I'm not going to stay up here if Jack keeps talking shit about me. I'm not going to stay up here.
Yeah, you shouldn't bring up
Yeah,
because
Jack does it all the time and streams all the time. He does it on his own panel, goes off on me for no reason.
the thing
not
is I
gonna put up
have
with it.
nothing to do with what's going on with you guys. So the best thing to do there is
I don't
think
even
you-
talk about him. He talks about me. That's pretty sad.
Right. What I mean is, if there's something that you don't you cannot fix together, maybe just
Why do you
give
still talk
time
about
to
me?
each other.
Hello,
If you
Jamie.
didn't want anything to do with me,
Sean.
don't talk about me.
Right.
It's that simple. And don't talk about somebody if you don't want to deal with them anymore.
Right. Just avoid each other.
Just-
If you
just
see each
ignore me,
other,
then.
just just don't argue.
Just
Because we
ignore
have-
me then, Jack. If you don't want to, don't say mean shit about me. Just ignore me if you don't want anything to do with me. I ignore you because I don't like you. So I don't talk to you.
Hey, Sean
Mhm.
William, good to see you again. How are you, brother? And we have Jamie in the house too. Good to see you, Jamie. Happy New Year. It's been a long time, huh? Where have you been? Did you had a great New Year at least? Right. All right, we have 7 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. I'm very glad to see some of you guys trying to get back to say hello to me after a long time that I took a break. Okay, my chief just won. Back to the Super Bowl. What is that? Okay, I'm fine. Good here, JB. Day sunny Sunday. Oh, lucky you are. How's the weather there, Sean? Because here is still raining. It's been a week. Can you miss Adrian video? Is it nice? I should take a look that one. Yes, a nice New Year. Thank you. Hope you as well. Yeah, I had a great New Year, but I have a very bad Christmas though, because after the Christmas evening party dinner with the family, I was rushed in the hospital because I was in too much pain, but I'm okay now. I mean, I've been seeing different doctor to fix my problem, but it's getting better. Okay, I will not to look. Okay, there you go. So Shane, here been very cold, was helping mom dad most of the day cleaning. Oh, so it's snowing at your location then. Sorry about the cold.
Yeah, it just snowed around Chicago area yesterday for a while, or
Ooh.
like Friday into. Let me see. Friday into
Okay. Hang
like
on, guys. I need
Saturday
to get
morning.
in my bedroom to change the battery of my mouse because it's not working. Can I leave it to you to tick the messages, Christian, at a moment,
Yeah,
please?
they had to like plow their driveways, and
Just
of course, the
tick.
cities had to plow their streets.
My
and
mouse is not working.
sand their roads. Yeah, we only got a tiny bit of snow here this year. Last year we got like about 4 inches. This year we got an inch, about an inch one time, and then like a dusting a couple other days, and that was it. It was cold though. Like it was, I don't know, like minus a couple days in a row. It's like -6 and -7 Celsius. A couple days in a row. That was like about a month ago. It was pretty cold. Yeah, one day we got sleet, and then I went out to go somewhere, and in the late afternoon, and it was my car had about probably 3 or 4 millimeters of ice all over the top of it. I had to heat up my car, and then I had to chip off chunks of ice off the body of my car and the windows. Like actually sheets of ice, like big chunks of it off my car, because it was so cold that day. The sleet froze, because sleet starts usually when it's a little bit above freezing, and then if it gets below freezing, then the sleet freezes and you're screwed. Sleet's worse than snow. So sleet makes the streets and the like parking lots and stuff like ice skating rinks. Like literally, after I went somewhere, I went to Taco Bell to go get some food, and I was pulling out there. I have snow tires, non-studded snow tires on it. I was still sliding around a little bit on the sheets of ice.
All right, I'm back. I got my shit. It broke. Okay, there you go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
If you never had a problem with, okay, there and there. Okay, how's your channels doing, Jamie? Pretty sure it's getting bigger, unlike mine. Mine is dropping. That's why I have to do something to my channel. Sorry about your Christmas, Jamie. It was quite here. Oh yeah, shit's happen sometimes, you know. That is not that is out of our control. What happened tomorrow
Yeah,
and
you
the day.
can't control about anything that happens with like a natural disaster, your power going out,
Yeah,
or your internet being crappy. You can't control that.
yeah, that's
Under control.
true. But I'm glad we have electricity. It's been 2 days, yesterday and today. We have electricity, but it's been 3 days that we don't have electricity.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so I've been using generator. So at least it cost me 1,500 for the 3 days that we don't have electricity, because gas is very expensive here
Mhm.
now.
Well, what kind of generator do you use?
I don't know. I don't know what is the brand, but
No, I mean, it's like a gas one.
it's unleaded gas. So
Yeah, so
that
it's like a 4-stroke, like a 5 horsepower, 10 horsepower, something motor
I
on it,
don't know.
like
I
engine.
have no idea. When someone offered me, I just bought it, and I told my brother to check it out, and he
Yeah,
said to me,
my brother has one of those, but he bought one of those little inverter ones.
"It's small one. It's not that
Inverter
too,
ones are expensive.
but at least it could run the whole house." Yeah. So for the whole day that we don't have electricity, because they are fixing something, I think, in the middle of in the main road. So we don't have a whole day electricity, but they put it back in the evening. So at least I spend 500 peso a day for the gas.
But yeah, like here, you would need, like most people's houses, you would need a big generator to run like the lights and all the appliances in people's houses.
Yes, it's converted. When they build the electricity of the house, they also put something to go to the generator. Because when I built this house, we still don't have that good electricity supply here. So we always have the brownout problem here. So sometimes 1 month we don't have electricity because of the typhoon, the very bad, the very bad build of electricity here. That's the cause of very often brownout.
Oh, I
But
know some cities in the
they make it
Philippines
better now.
shut off
So
power for like 8 hours in one. Sometimes so they'll shut off. It could be like 1 day, 2 days a month, where they just shut power off for like 8 hours in one day, just to save money. I guess is what they're doing, maybe to save money.
yeah, but that's one reason as well. that I took a solar panel in the farm because I want to see what is the best if you stick to the generator, electricity, or the panel instead. So the panel that I put in the farm, it works very well. It's just I need to upgrade the battery
Hmm.
because the battery that I'm using it can only supply the lights. If we use the electric fan, the power cut off too early.
Hmm.
What
Well,
about
like a small
my
generator will only give you enough power to power like, maybe a couple appliances or your lights in your house. Because my brother has a small inverter generator, which is one of those ones where it's like enclosed and it's like really quiet. But he got the smallest size one, which is one that'll only power like you could charge your phone off of it, and then you could run like a TV, or you could charge your phone off of it and run a power tool at the same time, or something like
Yeah, Brett,
something
hang
like.
on. What you wanna say, Christian?
Yeah, I just want to say to Jamie, yeah, I pay my dentist a lot of money. That's why.
Mhm.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, Brett, the generator that I have, it can run entire electricity of the house. I have one fridge, I have one freezer. I have the water heater. Well, I just bought electric water heater that caused how you call that? It's a shortage.
Oh,
I
shorty now.
I got a shortage because last December I bought a new water heater because I cannot take a shower anymore with the cold. So what I did, I bought a new electric water heater, and the guy didn't think of putting how you call that, because we have only 10-20 power of electricity here, and the one we have it's lower or higher, I don't know.
Oh, I see
So
what you mean. Yeah, your voltage you need to run the water heater is not the was different than the one you bought.
yeah, so when we started it, well, when he just installed it, everything is okay, but after 2 days we got a problem with my electricity all over the house
Mhm.
because I don't know, maybe the wiring is not suit to the wirings that it goes to
The
the,
plug to do it like the like
I don't know. So
like in America it'd be like 110 and 220. 220 is what most people use to like in America anyways to run their like welder or a big air compressor, or they use to for their dryer, like to dry their clothes. They use 210. If you use 110, you can do it with like a smaller compact like washer dryer, something like that, or like a dryer, smaller dryer. But then your clothes take twice as long to dry usually. But because like my mom has that same problem, she lives in a like 1 bedroom apartment, and she has a dryer, but it's only 110, so it takes a super long time to dry her clothes. And then she was wanted to get a 210 one, but I go, you'd have to rewire from your control panel in your apartment around a wall all the way in the kitchen, and then because there's a little like area like closet off the kitchen where she puts her at the end of the kitchen where she puts stuff. So I was like, well, you don't want to have to rewire and tear into the walls. So you're gonna have to just go with 110 because her dryer is about done, and you have to use the knob like broke, and so you have to use a pliers to adjust the temperature and the
yeah,
time.
this has to be on the plug before, but I don't know why he did not advise us to use this one when we plugged it. So when we started using this one, then everything is okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then the other day when I take a shower and we only have the generators running the whole house, then I get a shortage again. But I'm glad that the switch, the main switch, where the before the electricity coming inside the whole house, it automatically go down when the power cannot handle whatever running inside.
But you need to see the difference between 110 volt and 230 volt or 240 volt.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. It's gonna be different, that the current of the generator compared to electricity. So
Generators
I'm
usually
just
220
glad that
power.
it's switched down by itself. So that's
Well, in
good.
America, they're 220 power. Most generators take 220 power. If you're gonna like wire it into your house, because they actually have generators in the United States. My brother lived in a house for like a year and a half or 2 years. It had a Generac generator, and what it is, it's mounted. It was behind the garage, and it was like on a concrete slab. It's a big giant generator. What it does is it's wired into the house. So if your power goes out, the generator automatically turns on, and so you never lose power. Like seconds after your power goes out, it'll turn on, and then it'll run the whole every light and every appliance and in your house. This is like what a lot of people have, because a lot of people, even in the United States, live out in rural areas where their power goes out sometimes because of high winds or whatever happens. My brother was living in a town that was out a little ways from like a big city. Like he was living in a house. He couldn't even get cable internet. He had to have dial-up internet. So he would only use his data on his phone to go on the internet because it was so slow. It'd take like about 10 minutes to log on to the internet. So he just said, screw it. So, but yeah, they usually have like big generators for houses like that. The smaller generators are portable, so you just use gas or most of the time, or solar panels, because they have solar generators you can use too. They have like a big solar panel.
You playing with your avatars again, Christian?
I mean, they use like a fold-out solar panel,
Yeah.
multiple solar panels. Mhm.
Okay, all right. So it's been almost 2 hours live streaming this one, and we don't have much people. Oh yeah, I'm very good on controlling my hunger. Huh? I haven't eaten my breakfast, and it's 12 noon.
Wow, you haven't eaten breakfast? I don't know. That
No, I
tells you when
didn't.
hungry.
No, because I had a very big dinner yesterday. Imagine I ate two falafel burger yesterday, and until now I'm not that too hungry yet. So what else? I think I'm going to end the live stream, guys, so I can feed my dog. Unless you guys want to stay here, Christian. But I don't
No,
want.
it's 5 a.m. here, so
You need
He
to.
probably has to sleep.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me again. Brett, thank you very much for
Yeah, you're
joining me.
welcome always. Happy JB.
From
Bye,
the-
Christian.
bye.
Yeah, bye everybody in chat. I am
Bye
out.
everyone in the chat. Thank you very much, Facebook friends, for watching us today. I hope to see you all again next time. Babush. Where is that ending thing?